Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Orlando Valido, Oli Valido, or Pimpoli that they call me on YouTube. I'm a handicapped person living in Miami, Florida, and this is what I like to do, biography about different artists and genre, uh, because I think it's very important to know the history of how any musician or singer have become what they are, okay? And how they did it, and what step they took, and struggle and things like that. Okay, so tonight they're going to talk about these guys were here, Aaron Lang, and here comes the first picture, and here comes the second picture of Aaron Lang. Aaron Lang is a Canadian country musician from Canada, and I'm going to read for you his autobiography. Here is the introduction of this autobiography. Anthony Aaron Lang was born November 17, 1977. He is a Canadian country musician. He has recorded for the RCA Nashville, BNA, and on the Ram record, and has Saturday 3 singles on the Hot Country Song chart in the United States alone. Okay, here we go now with music history. This is going to be interesting too. Love Changes Everything. Aaron Lang debut album, Love Changes Everything, was released in Canada in 2002 as an independent record and contribution music. As the first two singles, Love Changes Everything and I Can't Read Your Heart. Both have found success on the Canadian country radio. Lang was nominated for the Best New Country Artist or Group in 2002 Juno Award and the Best Artist or New Artist at the 2002 Canadian Country Music Association CCMA Award. We're living out loud. Here we go with this. As a Lang career was taking off in Canada, he said to sing his single on an American record deal. He performed showcases for RCA Nashville in May 2001, and the next day the label phoned to offer Lang a record deal. So they phoned him to make a record deal. At that time, he immediately began to work on his album debut, Living Out Loud, released on January 7, 2003, and the album debuted at number 9 on the Billboard Top Country Album chart while the first single, You Can Hide Beautiful. Wow, what a beautiful title. You Can Hide Beautiful, reached number 4 on the Billboard Hot Country Song charts, and the album was a success in Canada as well. And in the 2003 CCM Award, Lang received 6 nominations, including the Kraft Southwest Fan Choice Award. When the award was handed out in September, Lang was named Male Artist of the Year and also picked up at the Rising Stars Award. In 2003, Lang was opening for Martina McBride. greatest hit tour at that time in 2003. You imagine that. Waiting on the Wonderful. Here we go with that. Allen's second album, Waiting on the Wonderful, was released in September 6, 2005. And the title track is Stellar or Star at number 36 on the US, and the album was not released in the USA. Meanwhile, in Canada, the first three singles from the album all reached the top 10 on the Canadian country single chart. In fact, Lion was the most played country artist on Canadian radio in 2005, guys. For 2 years, Lion had the most played song in the Canadian country radio. Waiting on the Wonderful me. Keep for that. That was in 2005, and the Light on my hometown. Light on my hometown was another one in 2006. At the 2006 CCMA Award, Lion was again nominated for the Kraft Chart West Fan Choice Award. Okay, guys. Moments That Matter. Lion moved from back to Nashville, Tennessee to Canada in 2006 to work on his third album, Moments That Matter. Moments That Matter. And the album was released in June 12, 2007 and distributed by Fontana Distribution, and the first single, Ship It to Keep Her. Ship It to Keep Her, and become Lion #1 single or hit, reaching the top spot at 11th straight week. The accompanying of the music video coming on from Red Runner, RHEDWARRENER. I'm sorry, but I have to spell it for you guys because I cannot say this name. I cannot pronounce it, sorry about that. Sunday Afternoon. Allen's first studio album, Sunday Afternoon, was released on March 16, 2010 by Ron Barreco, and the first single, Sun, was released in April of 2009. The second single, I Haven't Even Heard You Cry. Again, I haven't even heard You Cry, or was released on January 6, 2010, at that time, not too long ago. Here we go with the graphics, all the studio albums that he did. Let's go with that. Living Out Loud was released on January 7, 2003, label RCA Nashville, Tennessee. Waiting on the Wonderful, released on September 6, 2005, label Sony BMG Canada. Moment That Matter was released on June 12, 2007, label Outside Line. Sunday Afternoon, released in March 16, 2010, label on the Ram record. Okay. Single, here we go with that. Love Changing Everything, that was in 2001. I Can't Read Your Heart, 2001 also. 2002, You Can Hide Beautiful. Living Out Loud 2002, 2003, Love Changing Everything, US release, and then closed 2003, Turn It Up Like the Sound of That. Again 2004, Turn It Up, I Like the Sound of That. Waiting on the Wonderful, also in 2004, It Takes a Man. 2005, It Takes a Man. Light of My Hometown. 2005, Light on My Hometown. 20 years later, 20 years late, 2005 to 2006, Seeing Sing. 2006, Keep It to Keep Her. 2007, Somebody's Son. 2007, Moment That Matters. 2008, Let's Get Drunk and Fight. Great title. Let's Get Drunk and Fight. Yeah. We Made Love. 2008. When We Made Love. 2009, Sad. 2009, I haven't even heard you cry. I haven't even heard you cry. 2009, okay? 2010, The Trouble with California. 2010, There Are Those Days. These are the days, those days. These are these days, yeah. 2010, excuse me for that. On Loving You, 2010. Sunday Afternoon, 2011. Okay, here we go now with music videos. Year 2001, I Can't Read Your Heart. Then 2002, You Can't Hide Beautiful. 2003, Living Out Loud. 2005, Waiting on the Wonderful. 2005, Light of My Hometown. And then right after that, Keep It to Keep Her. 2007, Somebody's Son. Right after that, I Haven't Even Heard You Cry. I haven't even heard you cry. In 2010, These Are Those Days. These Are Those Days. Little hard for me to say. Give me for that. Okay, award nomination 2001, Canadian Country Music Association, Juno Award, and he was nominated on it. 2002, all the way down, let me see, 2003, Canadian Country Music Association Male Artist of the Year, and he won that. And then Chevy Truck Rising Star Award, and he won that too. Okay, Juno Award 2004, nominated 2006, Canadian Country Music Association Craft Chess West Fans Choice Award, nominated 2008, Juno Award of 2008, Country Recording Year Moment That Matters. Okay, 2011, Canadian Country Music Association Album of the Year, Sunday Afternoon. This Sunday Afternoon is a very, very good title. I love that title. Okay, with that, I've finished my autobiography about Aaron Lang. And now let's read here the background information of Aaron Lyne. Birth name Anthony Aaron Lyne, born November 17, 1977, 45 years ago of age. Origin Fort McMurray, MC MURRAY, Alberta, Canada. Country Genevieve country, occupation singer songwriter, instrument, vocal, guitar, piano. Year acted 2001, 2011, contribution, RCA, Nashville, BNA, Sony, BMG, Canada, outside the line, on web. Okay, so this is what I got from Aaron Lyne. Okay, guys. Like always, I would like to ask you to pray for yourself, to pray for your family, to pray for your neighbor, for your country, for the world. There will be no more pandemic, no more wars, no more corruption. We don't need nothing like that in this world. So for sure. And remember, your neighbor can be your next family. Yeah, because they are so close to you, they can be your next door family. For sure. I've seen that all the time. Okay, guys, God bless you, and I see you in another podcast on all the podcasts on YouTube. Please subscribe and comment. Very important to me to help this channel grow. Bye bye.